Gee. This week on Killer is Dead, the levels sound more and more like bizarre porno titles.
She Who Eats Dreams.
Gee, I'm pretty sure that you've experienced enough of that. Don't look at me like that. Gee, we both know you would have made the joke if I hadn't.
I'll not commenting on that. Why does this remind me of an Assassin's Creed loading screen, only actually better done? Oh look, there's that BP oil spill again.
Fucking mostly because it's not 3 AM and completely white.
Oh boy, 3 AM.
It's the time when the Fortnite man comes into your dreams to steal your autism box. Oh dear. And let's face it, we've probably collected a lot of those between us just from listening to Ghost that much. Gonna cash mine in and get a hot tub.
When's Freddy Krueger going to appear?
Mondo. Mondo. Mondo.
So I'm supposed to be playing the word for world.
What?
Mondo. El Mundo in Spanish means the world.
Yeah, but in Latin, Rex Mondus means, there's another name for the devil.
Yeah. Rex is king, so...
I just know that his surname comes from a reference to Frank Zappa. I mean, you got phones, so you can Google it now and see if Mondo translates to anything. Okay, from what I remember about his story, I know his assistant becomes the guardian of the sun during part of the plot. Honestly, I think I'd take Freddy Krueger over this. Please give me the serial killer over my dreams trying to give me an acid trip and tell me something.
Yeah, Mondo is Italian for world. So you've got moon and world.
Bonus points again for Patrick Seitz being the voice actor. Oh dear. I'm trying to... Cause there is a thing about the Guardian of the Earth, Sun and the Moon, the Guardians of the Earth, Sun and Moon in the plot, but I forget who's who, other than his assistants, the Sun.
What is her name, Sunny?
Now, Mika. If you want to Google and see if that translates to anything, I don't think so, but
Well, so he retired from making music, did he?
or just retired from his long sabbatical in Egypt.
Now this is reminding me of Dishonored. And the last level of Metro 2033.
Good evening, Corvo. Come over, we've got cheap beer. Do you remember that fucking scene where the outsider just sits seductively on a piano in the second game? He didn't have to appear like that, but he did.
Because in that world he is God.
This is my memory.
Mom, this isn't over easy.
You want the easy cook it yourself?
The character models just reminded me of Project Rob from the DS.
Who's gonna kick the door open?
FBI, open up. Alternatively, it's pizza time.
Was he a bit of a swim dude?
Maybe later. Definitely not the cruise oil. This isn't Banjo-Kazooie.
Ah, why not take a leaf out of N.C. Harrier's book? It's time to oil up.
Oh my god, no! Just those fucking meme images of him with like that shit-eating grin, pouring olive oil into the wok.
Just imagine Ainsley Harris in the background with a large batch of oil, a large vessel of oil, just pouring it into this undulating sea.
I get the feeling we're about to be attacked by the enemy stand user. Just a sneaking suspicion.
Very aesthetic, I'll give it that.
Yeah, now if that's one thing Grasshopper Studios does well, it's weird artsy shit.
Too many games nowadays forget the aesthetics, and they just focus on graphics. And half the time not even they are good.
Again, Killer 7's like ridiculously famous, and look at the graphics and that. You can count the fucking polygons on people. But it also looks brilliant.
Oh, it's the tree from Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's what you noticed first!
Complete with the horse from the boss.
Remember, unicorns only approach virgins. Just Mondo casually sitting next to it. Oh dear.
Shock Pikachu face.
Wait for me! Over here! Wait for me! Moon River!
Wider than the Nile.
Wait!
Oh dear, you go in for eye surgery and you end up having to spend 2 weeks with tea bags strapped to your eyes.
Well, that's what happens when you get eye surgery from Dead Space.
Have you ever had that happen before?
Well, eye surgery, no.
I mean, I like full-on surgery, but I've had to take medication that, like, I genuinely had to sit down for, like, 12 hours a day with tea bags on my eyes.
No, I never had that.
Because I got an infection at one point, I physically couldn't open my eyes.
Ouch.
That was... It got even worse, because one eye healed quicker than the other, so I just spent a week looking like the Hunchback.
Quasimodo.
I had my library card taken during that week as well,
Oh, Jesus.
so I just have, like, fish eyes on my library cards, because one of them's half open.
Could have been worse, you could have had driving license photo taken then.
No, that was the year after, luckily enough. And the fact that he's just this nonplussed look, like, yep, same shit as usual.
How was she doing that got her into that situation?
Playing a really aggressive game of tag. Your friend falls in the lake, and then the teabag zombie comes after you.
The lady
That's
of,
okay. That's actually quite a lot of this one woman.
the lady of the lake. Have you got Excalibur by any chance?
I just think strange women coming out of lakes with tea bags taped to their eyes is no basis for having the Winter Palace on the moon.
It looked more like Venetian masks.
If you say, what, Venetian Death Mask?
No, you know those carnival masks that they have on sticks.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I still think it looks like she's got a pair of tea bags, like, gaffer taped to her eyes. The secluded island is very popular with the same woman.
Are you not controlling her?
No, just seeing it from her perspective. She's got skulls for hands. Forgot to look out for her clothes. God damn it!
Which is the real one? Why not just kill her and then all the clones?
All of them are the real ones.
Right.
This is a dream, Reese. In hindsight, I take back what I said about give me the serial killer. Please, send me back to the acid trip.
I killed the dream and the dream is collapsing.
Oh dear. Dream within a dream.
Very clever.
Oh, okay, but a fucking spin attack.
Careful, you were about to get spit roasted by laser beams.
I can handle myself. Probably not a good idea to get off the giant laser dodecahedron.
Giant laser dodecahedron, I like that.
Ooh, there's another fake band name engineer. Do the title card. Oh dear, yeah, let's go work, engineer. This is such a strange fucking boss fight.
It's definitely aesthetically pleasing, I'll give you that.
It's just weird gameplay wise because there's no way to like lock onto one specific one. I've heard they're getting heads, but that's ridiculous.
Well, this is a dream.
Is it Venetians that have death masks?
Well, lots of cultures throughout the world have death masks.
Okay, fair enough. Ah, that's the face of a man who's had far too much Spider-Man free beamed into his mind directly. Maybe that's why Mondo can't remember his past. Oh my god. So much wasted potential.
Moon River.
You must have been having a nightmare.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. When exactly was it we met again?
According to my
Sorry,
memories,
darling, if the Xanax is kicked in, let me just wait 5 seconds.
Where did you live when you were a child?
on the dark side of the moon. My
Pink
entire
Floyd.
life.
Of course you did.
Now I'm thinking of that song from, what is it, Mulan? The Dark Side of the Moon?
Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. I found a version of that where it's make a man out of you, but the entire song is about filing taxes.
You must be playing tricks on me.
Well, that's one way to make a man out of someone. The wonder of childhood into the dread of adulthood. Now you're a man.
That is a man who enjoys a houseboat a bit too much. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, not bad considering I botched that monumentally.
Still pretty good. Yeah.